action. Hey everyone, my name's Victor Rodriguez from Cinema 111, and today I'm back with Rachel Rodriguez.
Hello everyone.
So Rachel, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I can't complain.
And with that, let's start this interview where I'm going to be interviewing Victor about his paper route.
Sounds good to me. So let's get down to it.
Yeah. Okay, so Victor, moving on to the first question. How long have you been doing the paper route for?
I've been doing the paper route for about 12 years now. I started back in middle school when I was 12, and I've been doing it even up to now when I'm 24.
Wow, it's actually really interesting that you've been able to keep it up after all of this time. Now, moving on to the second question. What does your routine look like as a paper boy? How does your day start? I'd really like to know more about that.
So my routine is I wake up every morning and I wait for the newspapers to be dropped off by the truck. I then take them in, unwrap them, and then I take them into my car where I deliver them house to house. I deliver to about 108 papers a day, so it could be a little tiresome, but I like to keep up with it.
That seems like a really busy schedule to have to keep up with every single morning. Now, moving on to the third question. You've been doing this for a decently long time. Do you still see yourself pursuing this for years to come?
You know, I've been doing it for so long, ever since I've been 12. But it is my first job, and it is very sentimental to me. So I kind of really like doing it, and I want to hold on to it pretty much for as long as possible.
That's understandable. So, as a paperboy, you don't really gain a normal income as a regular job by getting paid by the hour. So, how do you gain an income? What do your wages look like? Can you describe that more in detail for me?
So, how I get paid is I buy these papers wholesale. I get a bill. But some people pay by credit card and they deduct it off that bill, but the rest that I do owe, I have to go door to door and I have to collect from some people by meeting them in person or leaving an envelope, which then I leave for them and then they leave out the next day for me.
Wow, it seems like it would be a bit of a hassle. Like you kind of have to chase down people to pay. Have you ever had experiences where you would have negligent customers that just wouldn't pay, and would you like to share?
Yeah, with negligent customers, it kind of sucks. You'll keep ringing their doorbell and they'll give you excuses, or sometimes they just ignore you in general. Or they'll even ignore me leaving the envelope. So that's why I give them up to the 3-week period. Because I have like a little carrier insurance that covers me up to 3 weeks. At the 3rd week, I'll give you a warning letter. After that, once I hit the 4th week, I cancel you immediately.
It sucks that you have to deal with that, but at least you have that coverage to help back you up. Now, ever since you started this paper route, how has it impacted your life?
It's impacted me in a lot of positive ways and negative ways. Negatively, as a kid, even up to a young adult, I could never really do things overnight. I always have to find someone to do my papers because I would have to wake up the next morning to do them, so I couldn't stay overnight. I can't really go away on vacation without having to look for someone. The positives were I was financially independent. I could buy video games whenever I wanted. I didn't have to wait for holidays or birthdays. And I was also able to get the phone I wanted at a young age. I wanted an iPhone 3GS, so I saved up and I got it. And I paid off a phone bill through my mom. So those were a lot of the good things.
Okay, so I think that about wraps everything up. So Victor, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Rachel?
I'm doing good. And do you happen to have any questions that you would like to ask me?
Not really. But you know what? Thank you for coming on again, and thank you for interviewing me.
Of course, anytime.
And also, thank you all for coming to our interview.
Thank you so much.
And on that note, I want you all to have a wonderful day.
Have a good day.